What's going on, guys? It's XQ420 here. I want to welcome everybody back to the channel. Hope y'all having a fantastic day. It's your first time here. Don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. You will not regret it. We keep things right. We keep it tight. The burner stays on us. Today's video, we got a new study out, and it's claiming that deaths from the disease that should not be named is a whole lot higher. Let's jump into this. Alright, article right here. New study claims COVID deaths are 57% higher than official count, up to 900,000 in the U.S. So is that right? Up to 900,000. So you think folks have been undercounting, alright? Undercounting. Now look, it's neither here nor there that every time you go into the doctor's office for anything, they want to swab you, okay? Can I get a swab? I'm still waiting for the anal swabs. Thank God the U.S. did not take that approach from China. China was testing us, okay? They were testing us. They're like, oh yeah, anal swabs, that'll give you the best readings. They were testing us. And they're like, dang, they didn't take the bait. We were hoping that we could embarrass them some more. Let's continue in embarrassing the U.S. and embarrassment that they are. Anal swabs are next. But no, so they're going to swab you. You go to the emergency room. You break your leg, you get swabbed. You have a heart attack, you get swabbed. You get stabbed in the gut, you get swabbed. I mean, but if you got any type of sinus going on, any type of sinuses going on, and you go up there and you have like a sinus infection, and you go to the, what do they call it, urgent care, you getting swabbed, bro. They swabbing you. So how you gonna tell me that it's undercounted? Okay? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Unless you're trying to tell me that it's been here for a whole lot longer than what y'all saying it has been. Let your boy know. I'm trying to figure the thing out. That's all I want to know. So they're saying it's 57% higher than the official count. And the number of deaths in the U.S. could be as high as 900,000. Why not? We'll just go ahead and throw it on up there. 900,000 sounds good. Okay? Boy. Man, folks will say whatever, but I'm trying to tell you. Now, the official count for the disease that should not be named stands at more than 575,000. And we all know that only 5% of those deaths had the coof listed as the only cause. And we do know from a video I made previously that they even admitted that, hey, man, just because the coof's the only cause that was written on the death certificate, that don't mean they want something else wrong with them. They put it right up there. So, hey, neither here nor there. And we all know that now they average 4 comorbidities per death with the coof. So, I mean, hey, that's a smoking gun right there. That's all I'm saying. So, the researchers said they tried to calculate the true number of deaths caused directly by the SARS-CoV-2 virus by analyzing excess deaths reported during the pandemic period. So they're just going to analyze excess deaths, okay? And here's my problem with the excess death, okay? My issue with folks is like, oh, look at the previous year. You know, less people died the previous year than it did this year. When did we become enamored with thinking that we were going to be able to predict when people were going to die, okay? Or how many people were going to die in a particular year, in a given year, okay? We're not gods. And yes, could extra folks die? Of course. We could also have a war. That would be excess deaths. You see, what I believe is an excess death is a drowning, is somebody getting shot, killed, stabbed, beat to death, you know, car accidents. I consider those excess deaths, not something that is a virus-related, heart-related, heart attack, stuff of that nature. So that's what I personally consider as excess deaths, okay? Because those are deaths that would not have happened if it wasn't for that violent action, okay? That's what I'm saying. So that's what I consider as excess deaths myself, okay? But at the end of the day, don't none of us know how many people's going to die in a year. And just because the numbers stay around the same, that don't mean that you might not have a spike one year. and a whole bunch of folk die. Now the baby boomers are starting to get older now, and so we know with the baby boomers, that whole generation, but there was a lot of them. So deaths should be increasing right here over the next few years because the baby boomers will be dying off. That's just the way stuff is. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, but they're just gonna go off excess deaths, okay? That's what we're gonna analyze, all right? So we can make our case. So it said the study found that the same could be true for deaths globally. So it said the reported number of COVID deaths globally is 3.24 million, but the study estimates that the actual number of deaths from the virus could be as many as 7 million, more than double that figure. So it's a bunch of estimates and a bunch of modeling, okay? And it just sounds like a bunch of fear porn to me, okay? Oh yeah, folks are definitely undercounted. Ain't a shadow of a doubt. All right, now in the U.S. we have given more COVID tests, as far as the swab tests, than there are people in the United States. Okay, that's how many tests we've done. Matter of fact, let me see if I can't pull that up. Okay, so looking at our tests right here, we have ran 456 million tests. All right, that's our U.S. total. Now, I'm going to go back to the other page, and we're just going to compare that to around the world, okay? We're going to compare it to around the world. Now, if we look at this compared to around the world, look at this now. 456 tests, 56 million tests, and the population 332 million. Say 333 million. But the next closest is India. But they got a billion four. They got a billion people. They got almost 4 times the population. Is that right? Yeah, they got 4 times the population. Hot damn, dude. We've been testing out our ass. So you gonna tell me that we've been missing folk? But kick rocks, dog. I don't believe you. Now look at this. China ain't moved off how many tests they've ran. They don't even run tests. Man, they've been at 160 million out of 1.4 billion for a long time. So how much do they care about the COVID? That's all I'm trying to figure out. Look where they at. They just like, man, we don't even run no tests. Bump them. I mean, it's just like, man, we can't be bothered with the test. Come on, y'all. Now the UK, look how many they've ran. There's folks running over double the amount of population that they have. So we've been testing freaks. So don't know people who come to me with like, oh, we need to test and trace it. Dog, we've been testing. We have been testing. My God, somebody has gotten filthy rich. Filthy stinking rich from these tests, dude. I mean, dang, it makes you feel like you might have needed to put your name in the hat. I should have created a test. Your boy been able to do this full time. I said, look, man, I came out and said, look, the test is BS, but I made my money, so I'm able to do this full time now and give y'all the real info. So it's just like, the man gonna try to tell me that, oh man, we undercounted. From what? Undercounted from what? From where? Tests per million. 1,371,000. Boo. We up there. Okay? I mean, so per million people, there's more than 1 million tests being run. But we got this analysis right here. And I seen on Twitter some people were throwing this shit up. I'm like, y'all stupid. What are we talking about? Come on now. And it says the analysis just shows how challenging it has been during the pandemic to accurately track the deaths and actually transmission of the coup. According to what? Dog, we've blown folk out of the water and running tests. Folk ain't gonna catch up, dude. We too far ahead. Man, we can stop testing today. And it'd take a while for India to get up with us. But I don't get it, man. You got these folks, Christopher Murray, the head of the Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation. Oh yeah, we undercount. It's just really hard to track. Man, stop. Dang, but we've been trying to label everything as a coup death since day one. Burke said we're going to be very liberal with our coof deaths. No doubt. All you got to do is test positive for it. And you could have got stabbed in the throat and you're a coof death. It's I mean, some places 28 days past a positive test, you're still a coof death. It's like, bud. Let me try to get through the rest of this. So then, by focusing in on the total COVID death rate, I think we bring to light just how much greater the impact of COVID has been already and may be in the future. What is he talking about, man? Murray, what are you talking about, bud? He said, Murray explained that medical services are more preoccupied with helping patients than counting the deaths accurately. What prophylactics we've been giving folks, Murray? What therapeutics we've been giving folks, Murray? You talking about helping folks, but it don't help you. Out of 456 million tests, you know what they tell you to do? Go home and stay in the house for 2 weeks. But that ain't no help. Damn, man. I mean, all this stuff we got floating around, all these therapeutics, all these drugs that they be posting up there on TV and stuff, you mean to tell me we couldn't have found one to help somebody? Oh, we know we did. There's some stuff around the world folk been using to help folks. But no, we can't do that, okay? That'll mess up the jab. Alright, and we don't need to mess up the jab. But he's over here talking about they helping patients. Helping them to do what? I mean, let me know, Murray. I'm trying to figure the thing out. You said you were helping folk. They were preoccupied when they were doing their TikTok dances. They're preoccupied. Oh, but counting the deaths accurately. Bud! They've been counting everything. Dang, bud. Man talking about they too preoccupied. I bet so. And it says, we see, for example, that when health systems get hit hard with individuals with COVID, understandably they devote their time to trying to take care of patients. What they got to do with filling out a death certificate? Bud, this dude's still in this fantasy world of some hospital getting overran. And it ain't true. It's not true. It is not true. But the reason that the lockdown came into place in March of last year was to save the hospital system because they were just too pitiful, okay? That's what they're telling me. They were too pitiful. Oh, they ain't gonna know what to do. Oh, they'll be overwhelmed. And we want to be able to go home and get a good night's sleep. What are you talking about, man? And they still won't overran. It's like, dang, bud. I'm still waiting. Have we saved them yet? Has the healthcare system been saved yet? Let your boy know. I want to know if they've been saved yet. Because they ain't even talking about that no more. When have you heard something about a hospital being overran? I'll wait. When the last time you heard something about it? Do hospitals get overran anymore? Or the people at the hospital just, oh man, exhaustion. Oh, the exhausting day. I mean, come on, bud. Man, this Murray guy, bud. I mean, he's a nobody. So it says other experts agree that the actual number of deaths from the virus might be higher than the official count. Might be, but they're wrong too. But disagree with the conclusions reached in the study. Said, I think that the overall message of this, that the deaths have been substantially undercounted and in some places more than others, is likely sound. But the absolute numbers are less so for a lot of reasons. What did you... Man, he ain't saying nothing, this William Hannage guy. But this whole undercounting thing, man, it can't be true. There's no way that it's true. It is not true. This is an untruth, okay? I mean, if anything, there's been overcounting, okay? And we've got the data up on CDC's website that says such, okay? Because they're very liberal with what they call a coof death. I mean, so I don't get how these people are saying that the official count may be higher. According to what? What are you seeing that will make you think that? Oh, well, we've seen a rise in deaths of kids from 18 to 8, people from 18 to 30. Well, it wanted the coof. Look at the numbers. I mean, pieces like this, but folks latch on to, okay? And the sheeple, they latch on to stuff like this. Oh, I told you it was detrimental. Oh, I told you the worst thing ever. Worst thing since the Spanish flu. Folk laying out in the street dead. Where have you went where anybody's been laying out in the street dead? Alright? From the coof. Might have been folk laying out in the street dead because they got shot, hit over the head with a brick or something like that, stabbed. But from the coof, when have you seen folk be laying in the street dead, killed right over? Coof took them out. And I'm trying to figure out where this instant killing coof is at. Alright, that's what I'm trying to figure out. The one that China had. The instant killer. Drop folks on the spot. You know what I'm saying? Because to this day, look at what China's got recorded for their deaths. They got 1,400,000,000 people. 4,636 deaths. How? If that's where it started, how? That's what your boy wants to know. I want to know how that's the case. I don't get it, bud. I don't get it. If you tell me that deaths may be higher, I'd be like, well, I mean, you might have a good point there. If they were being liberal with their deaths, or maybe they know something that we don't. Maybe they know. Maybe they're going off a different metric system than we are. It's just a thought, you know, because this is where it began, right? So how'd you mean 1.4 billion people, and that's it? That's all you got? 4,000. But there's places in the United States. Well, a whole lot of states in the United States that got way over 4,000 deaths, supposedly. But we got dumbasses like this guy, Murray, who says, oh yeah, it's way higher. I mean, if you were talking about China, I'd be like, well, you know, you may be right. I mean, if we're going off the liberal count, what y'all like to do, y'all like to be very liberal with everything, okay? Make sure we count everything, make a list, and check it twice. Isn't that right? I mean, so I want to know what y'all's thoughts are on this in the comment section below. This is a crock of shit, okay? That's just all there is to it. And I'll call it what it is, 57% higher, because of some excess deaths. But excess deaths couldn't be caused by a lockdown, you know, by folks losing everything. Suicide go up, drug abuse go up, things of that nature. Despair go up, depression, causing issues, people not being able to get the proper treatment for their cancers, for heart conditions, things of that nature. None of that is taken into account. Am I right? It's just all coof. All coof all the time, okay? This is the coof radio station where it's all coof all the time. And that's all we got. So like I said, I want to know what y'all's thoughts on this in the comment section below. What y'all think about what the guy said? Do you think it could be up to 900,000? My guess is no, okay? My guess is that it's way lower than what they're actually telling us. And the thing is, you'll never know. For the simple fact is that you're not able to be at all these places and see these people. But from what the CDC's putting up on their website, you can kind of make some inferences and do a breakdown from there. So please leave your comments on this in the comment section below. Of course, hope y'all did enjoy this video. If you did, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when I post in the future. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.